And hello. So I have no idea if anything is working right now because I've changed my setup, but it should work. I did like a whole testing thing. So if people don't remember, the where we got to last time was we had to find the source of a star that had exploded, and then it had become a black hole. And they said, "Let's fly the Enterprise in the Event Horizon," which destroyed us and killed us. And then Dan and Troy have the obvious suggestion of just flying away a bit, which I couldn't work out why we hadn't already done because we had flown there. But apparently, it's not common knowledge in Star Trek that this is how physics works. So that's where we were, and then we had to go and find the correct location. And what I later found out, because I read some FAQs, is actually had we gone back, you can actually get the location. You don't need to do all this stuff, which meant constantly fighting Romulans the way we did it, which kept crashing the game. So what I did was I loaded the game up and fought the Romulans and saved every time I got past one, and I skipped a bit, which I haven't sort of set for you, but really it's basically me reloading for an hour. Finally got to a starbase, which even coming out of Romulans attacked me, and flew us to the final coordinates I got. It wasn't actually very exciting, so we haven't missed anything, but I just want to be honest, I cheated a bit. So let's load it up, see how it goes. I really, really hope this is live and working. I could be just talking to a wall. Hello, everyone. We're not. I will. Yeah, if that sounds too loud, let me know. Right. 14p. See, this was me dying all the time.
Warning, black hole.
Damage to the sensor array.
I do like the theme, it's very nice.
Captain, our sensors are picking up an artificial structure.
We're where we want to be.
On screen.
Cutscene time, I think.
Analysis?
Very short cutscene.
It is extremely large, approximately 314 million kilometers in diameter. Material composition, unknown.
Yeah. I'm betting it's not made of cheese. Hi there! Thanks for joining.
That's incredible. Could it be a Dyson sphere?
Oh, cool. Glad you came over and remain indoors. That's cool. Did you watch it today? I had to sadly skip it because I had a meeting. We were doing science.
I don't think so. I believe we found the Unity device. Take us in, number one.
Why is number one taking us in? He's not even flying the thing. More cutscene. Ah, you're in a different time zone.
Sensors are unable to penetrate the device structure, but gravimetric analysis indicates that it is probably hollow.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a big audience for Spanners to get you all the way from Mexico. Good show. I enjoy it. I enjoy being on it. Yeah, as I said, I asked today, but I couldn't hop on. Shoot it. Yes, Tom, we'll try.
Can you find a suitable location to beam an away team into the device?
Sir, I do not advise using the transporter.
Why not?
He advised us to fly into a black hole, and we all said it would kill us, and it killed us. So maybe we shouldn't listen to data.
The device does not fully exist in this time continuum. The temporal boundary surrounding the device would disrupt our transporter signal.
Keep searching. There must be some way into the device.
Shoot it.
The sensors are also picking up a large quantity of debris around the device, as well as significant residual radiation.
The debris appears to be the remnants of several Romulan and Chodak vessels, possibly the result of a battle. I do not detect any survivors in the vicinity.
Did you watch the Expanse, Tom? There's a lot of people getting spaced in that and surviving somehow, which meant me a long Google search of what it's like to be spaced. And apparently NASA accidentally spaced someone because they were in a test unit. They forgot to tie up the oxygen to a suit, and you can survive for about 2 minutes in a vacuum absolutely fine. He got up, and then they started testing this on dogs, which wasn't so cool. But apparently there's a lot of poo and stuff happens because your stomach boils and your poop blows out. So that wasn't in the expense, which was yeah, they did do the grim stuff in Event Horizon, but apparently that was actually over the top. Apparently it's not actually that bad. Not great for 2 minutes. Right, let's listen to what happens next.
A Garidian warbird is uncloaking. We are being hailed.
Yes, so in the Expanse there's exhaling and jumping.
On screen.
You're fortunate, Picard. There are more important matters at hand than your death.
Still scary.
Captain Pentara, you are looking remarkably well.
I thought we blew her up and cut half her face off or something.
I replaced my ship's surgeon after our last battle.
How is the situation back on Garrod?
Not good. Revolutionaries have seized control of Garrod in the name of the Fifth Scroll. Anyone who questions their actions is executed as an enemy of the people. I wish I'd never set my eyes on that miserable parchment.
Yeah, the will of the people, dangerous thing.
So, what are your intentions here?
I intend to win the Unity device for Garrod. It will take a miracle to restore order to my world. Perhaps this device can supply one.
Okay, so been going wrong in your world, so you want an interplanetary super weapon to fix it. That's like me trying to resolve a dispute with my neighbour using atomic weapons. It's not going to go well, but okay, that's the plot. Alright, let's talk to people.
Any suggestions, number one?
I'm sorry, Captain, I don't have any suggestions right now.
Mr. Data, any suggestions?
I suggest we contact Starfleet, Captain.
Counselor, do you have any thoughts?
I'm sorry, Captain, but
I'm guessing Worf's going to...
Mr. Worf, your analysis.
Captain, we should check our orders from Starfleet.
I mean, I can guess what our orders from Starfleet will be. Go through that all again. Enter. Let's try. I'll probably go...
Admiral Williams here. What can I do for you, Captain?
Where tell me what to do next.
I'd like to confirm...
Of course. Your orders are to locate the Unity device and proceed to it as quickly as possible.
We've done it! We've done it!
If you can't recover the device yourself, you are ordered to disable or destroy it. Under no circumstances should you allow the Romulans or Chodak to control...
Okay, so... Yes, we're kind of there and done that, so... Presumably...
Picard out.
Captain, vessel approaching bearing 161 Mark 204 on an intercept course. It is a Chodak dreadnought.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shields up! Red alert!
Such a great job.
We are being hailed.
On screen.
Well, Captain Picard, you humans are more resourceful than you appear. Prepare to die.
Well, do we have to?
The dreadnought is arming weapons. They have locked onto us.
Glad I saved.
They are closing.
I mean, I don't really want to fight them because it crashes.
Evasive maneuvers.
They did not fire. I do not understand. Sensors indicate that their systems are functioning normally.
I sense hostility, but also deception.
Were they bluffing? Trying to get us to fire first?
Probably. Can we hail them again? Nope.
Mr. Data,
I suggest...
No, we don't want to...
any suggestions?
I'm sorry, Captain.
Right, but I wonder... We don't have much to do. Sometimes we just have
Captain,
to wait.
we've just intercepted a transmission between the Dreadnought and the Unity device. It is a coded binary signal.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think firing it will go well. I mean, it's a planetary destroyer, and yes, it is very much like... I mean, every one of us is like prepared to die. Even if you say, I don't want to fight you, they go, get prepared to die. I want to kill you, you're the Enterprise.
The transmission is opening a large access port on the surface of the device.
The dreadnought has launched a shuttlecraft. It is heading towards the access port.
We know what we need to do.
The Garidian vessel is also launching a shuttlecraft.
Mr. Worf, assemble a security team and meet me in Shuttle Bay 3. Data, you're with me. You have the bridge, number 1.
Captain, I must...
I know what you're going to say, Will, but I'm not going to stay here and let those people decide the fate of the Federation for us.
Understood, sir.
Beautiful. It's actually probably some of the best graphics in the game so far. Right.
Sir, according to the ship's sensor reports, both the Garidian and the Chodak shuttlecraft landed nearby.
I see no signs of either landing party, Captain.
Literally a ship there.
We'll have to find out which way they've gone. They have superior knowledge of the device and a head start.
Walked shuttle.
The Chodak shuttle.
Ooh.
There is no life support equipment in this shuttle. The Chodak must...
Good Data, he's a better scientist.
The shuttlecraft is fully up.
Okay, he's useless.
This is the Chodak.
Click on it.
I do not believe that.
Okay. Is there anything good to do there?
It could be part...
Get blasted to pieces.
The device divides carbon dioxide into its component elements.
Well, that'd be useful.
Stop. That circle on the floor looks suspect.
You are correct. The pad is the focal point of a transporter. Anyone stepping onto the pad will be beamed to a receiving station elsewhere in the device.
I should go first in case the Garidians or the Chodak are waiting in ambush.
Send the red ship. Well, that's another shuttle. Well done, Data. There must be a Wikipedia page on everyone who's jumped between planets in a movie plot. Ooh.
Where is the rest of my team? My phaser and tricorder are gone.
Welcome, Jean-Luc Picard, chosen representative of the United Federation of Planets. You have done well so far. If you prove yourself worthy in these final tests, the Unity device will be yours.
Everybody likes tests.
Who are you?
No, not a talkative person.
I'm not certain what...
Okay, I have no tools. Panel, the glow.
Whoever it was.
Leffen.
I have examined the shuttle. It will only launch with 3 passengers.
Captain Picard!
What do you know about these tests?
I guess we have to get along then?
The Chodak rebels who sent the Unity device into the future set up a number of tests to ensure that whoever found the device was worthy of its power.
It appears that we have been chosen to compete for the device.
Not sure that's what we've been on.
Neither the Garidians nor the Federation has any claim to the device. It rightfully belongs to the Chodak.
We shall see. It seems to me that we are all on an equal footing here.
For the moment.
Where is my away team?
The Chodak seems absolute balls. Like for this enlightened race that made a thing, they're like, nah, let's just kill everyone. There wasn't an empire like only they could actually rule, so maybe they just Not like
We don't know. Our team also disappeared when we went through the transporter.
Their fates are insignificant compared to the matter before us.
Yeah, you're not cool.
If they have died, at least it was for a good cause.
This shuttle will take us to the Unity Device Control Complex.
So the first test is we talk to each other. What could possibly go wrong?
I would like to know more about the tests we face.
I do not know exactly what form they will take, but trials and tests have always determined rank and position in Chodak society.
How powerful is the Unity device?
It can alter physical reality anywhere in the galaxy.
The wreckage of the Romulan and Chodak fleets clearly demonstrates its potential as a weapon.
Its capabilities are infinitely greater. Theoretically, the Unity device could be used to unmake the galaxy.
Then it would indeed be a catastrophe if it fell into unscrupulous hands.
Unscrupulous or incompetent, even a well-meaning master could wreak havoc with its power.
What do you
don't
intend
know.
to do with the device, if you should get it?
The ancient Chodak
Only
brought
unmade.
this power into the universe, and we accept that responsibility. We will rebuild the Chodak Empire and control the Unity device ourselves.
Viridian society is on the verge of anarchy. It will take something as powerful as the Unity device to restore order. Our need outweighs your fantasy of empire building. And you, Picard?
The Unity device is too powerful for any one race to control. It must be used for the common good. Perhaps its power can help establish a lasting peace between our peoples.
I mean,
You speak of my fantasies, Pentara. We are about to dock. May the worthiest species prevail.
just get rid of the thing. It sounds awful. It sounds like the worst possible idea.
I will check the far door. You two check the others.
I mean, it genuinely, it feels like giving Donald Trump back Twitter. That's how great it sounds. There's always the drama, Jamie. Always the drama.
Your words made much sense to me, Picard. You and I should work together. Our governments may not be allies, but at least we share many of the same values. If Brodnak gets the device, we both lose.
Oh, I'm all for a free hamburger. I so want a hamburger again. I had my first ever Five Guys by ever, and it was by Just Eat, and I actually, it was pretty good. It wasn't, you know, amazing. It was a bit cold, but I don't blame Five Guys for that. I have no way of knowing if I trust you or... Oh, God. Do you not like Five Guys then, Tom? We've got a bigger discussion here. No way of knowing whether you can trust us or agree perhaps our government can share the power of the device. I mean... I mean, we can do this. I found this works. Does this work? Maybe it doesn't work. Haha. I think if we can go for even is choice 2 or is choice 1. That's choice 2.
Agreed. Perhaps our governments can share the power of the device.
Yeah, I mean they're amazingly good for a chain. I don't think we're raising it for a burger. I've met lots of better pubs in my time. Right, so I don't know why. I probably shouldn't agree to share it, but we can share it. We're a federation. They just have to follow our rules. Well, this door's probably going to kill me, isn't it?
Do not be alarmed, Jean-Luc. Using the power of the Unity device, I have returned from the future to warn you.
That sounds great.
Do not trust the aliens. They will betray you and take the device for themselves. Take this artifact. It will help you. Help us win the Unity device for the Federation.
Picard. Picard, are you with us?
Yes, let's get on with it. I just received some kind of visitation of futures claiming. Warn me that I will be betrayed by you. I mean, this doesn't feel like a bad option, because if I do this kind of opens up the fact that we're just being honest now, and then we can just betray him anyway.
I just received some kind of visitation. A being claiming to be myself from the future warned me that you too would betray me.
How can there be betrayal where there is no trust to begin with?
I mean, that's a clear answer.
It's probably some kind of a trick to make us suspicious of each other.
Yes, let's get on with it.
We're surrounded by force fields. This is some kind of a trap.
Right. Examine the field generator. Looks like a good choice.
That won't...
Torque's field generator. We don't have anything to pew pew with. Look at
the lower air gap is larger than the upper air gap. The force field energy is emitted through this device. The force field energy passes through this coil, out the field emitter, and returns to the common terminal.
Sounds like physics.
The force field appears...
Right, so there's nothing I can do. What have I got? When did I get this?
Fascinating. It did not work. It did not work. It did not work.
Don't know where I got that from. Doesn't work though.
The force field will lower when one of us passes this test.
What is the test?
Always kick everything.
This table is the apparatus for the second challenge, one of the oldest of the Chodak tests.
We'll just do it then.
What is this second challenge?
Jeez.
It is a test of stamina and cunning given to Chodak youth. It is used to cull the weak and feeble-minded before resources are wasted on them.
Well, I'm definitely
How does it
that
work?
category.
You will find out once the test begins.
That is hardly fair.
The Chodak have spent many millennia preparing for this day. I have spent my entire life getting ready to pass these tests. Is it fair that I give up the advantage I have earned?
If you are truly the most worthy, then explaining the test to us won't put you at a disadvantage.
It will make your inevitable victory all the more noteworthy.
Very well. Pick up these semicircular blocks.
That's it? I'm guessing it's more.
When it is your turn, place one or both blocks in the receptacles. Picard, your left receptacle targets me. The right one targets Captain Pentara. Then push the button. A jolt of energy will be delivered to one or both of the others. The last one standing passes the test.
That's like a pretty awful test. The only way to win is not to play.
When will the test begin?
Momentarily. It is your turn first.
Let's go and play. I saved recently, so... Use buttons. So what I can do is I can put this in there. Okay. So if I don't shock anyone, that sounds like the right thing to do. But that doesn't sound very Chodak, so we could all just die horribly. But...
I refuse to take part in this.
Then you will die first. It is your turn, Captain Pentara.
We will defeat you, Broadneck.
I mean, it sounds like a rubbish game. But
You are both weak.
shock both of them. Maybe not.
It is your turn, Captain Picard.
Yeah, that's true. The people who built the system clearly didn't believe in the Chodak, so I'm doing the standard Chodak method probably is the wrong thing.
There's no need for us to fight.
Every Garidian will be dead before the first Chodak steps on Garidian soil.
If that's the way you want it. It will be interesting to see which of you falls first. It is your turn.
This could go on for a while.
I refuse to...
Then you...
We will defeat...
I presume it ends
Care
eventually.
to wager which of you falls first? It is your turn.
Unless this never works. But surely someone's got to fall eventually.
There's no...
Every Garidian...
If that...
I mean, I'm the only one doing something different.
Pentara, if you select Picard on your next turn, I will spare you.
Different dialogue.
Admiral's log, stardate 47204.2. We've lost contact with...
Okay. I'm glad I saved. That really sucked. Like, totally sucked. I think we just go for the Chodak over and over.
I don't know its purpose.
I mean, we did all
It
this
did not... The force field...
and just left. It wasn't very exciting, this.
The force field. This table is the...
What is this?
It is a
How does it work?
You will...
That is...
The
If you are...
It will make...
Very well. When it... Then...
Nothing we can do differently from last time, so...
When will the test begin?
Momentarily.
And that's true, there could be somewhere you can walk to, but I
It
think...
is your...
The point... Well... I think leaving the area is bad. So... Does the ball do anything?
It did not work.
Ah.
Give up, Admiral. Pentara and I have...
Come now, Picard. The test... It is your turn.
We will defeat...
You are... It is your turn,
Did
Captain
he just
Picard.
scratch himself?
You're losing, Ad...
You don't understand.
I like my species the way it is.
Ooh, that's new dialogue.
Every Garidian will be dead before the first Chodak steps on Garidian soil.
If that's the way you want it. It will be interesting to... It is your turn.
You can't win.
You have not
Keep going. Let's go,
We will
go,
defeat you, Broadneck.
I have sworn to regain the Unity device for my people. It is the... But I have failed. Before you...
I have no desire to kill you, Admiral, but we cannot allow you to rebuild the Chodak Empire by conquest.
But our intentions are benign. You would be happier under our leadership.
I mean, that's a bold claim for a race you
Finishing
don't
now,
know.
while we have the advantage.
Even if we defeat Broadneck here, the Chodak will still have to be dealt with.
So suddenly we're backing down.
The Unity device will take care of them.
Yeah, still, we're just being very federationary here.
No. Everyone, including the Chodak, must be protected from the misuse of this power. A council representing all civilizations should be created to control the device. We need you to convince your people of that. Will you?
The thought of untested species using the Unity device is almost unthinkable. But there is wisdom in your words, Picard. I will cooperate.
I do find it's a little random.
Good. Now, let's find a way out of here.
How do you intend to disable the force field, Picard?
I don't know yet.
I wonder if these can disable the force field.
I cannot use... I cannot... I cannot use... I cannot use... The force...
I think he basically has.
The force field... The force field...
I think he has come on our side. How do I walk out of it? Walk? I don't know what his green artifact is. I should really look at it at least.
Fascinating.
Yeah, okay, maybe I shouldn't. I tried that.
It did not work. It did not. It did not.
It's just something magic in my inventory.
I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot.
I think that was kind of.
It did not work.
Yeah, well, I put the two red halves together. That was a good idea. Yeah, and you got a little bit of lag, remember, so I've always got the advantage. But
how do we
I don't know.
How do you intend?
I don't.
I have an idea. I need the. Oh, okay. I want the other ones. Okay, ones that can I combine these together?
It did not work.
No.
I cannot. I cannot.
So it definitely goes in the air gap.
The force. It's still not high enough.
So I need the other discs. How do I get there to it? Because I can't.
How do we
I don't know yet. The table contains the table.
I'm going to push this because it's the only thing I seem to be able to. Maybe. People think that pushing that's the only thing we can do. We'll push that, but.
How do you intend to?
I don't.
Only idea I've got is push that button and see if we can then get the discs off them. Okay, table's not doing anything.
That won't happen. The lower air gap. The field. It's still not.
I mean, we're onto something.
It did not work.
Maybe I need to look at the individual thing to get the.
It's a metallic disc.
Maybe give it to the others and hope that they. No, just use works. I can't. Yeah, that's what it's for. But if you say use disk, it separates into two.
It did not work. It did not work. It did not. Fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a point I need to go and Google it. Saw this for something second Chodak test. I don't get what we're missing here. I mean, I can't find anything else to click on. If anyone's got any ideas, I'll go with them. Walkthrough. Unity device. Okay, apparently examine every part of it.
I cannot use the...
We probably missed it.
The field energy must return to this terminal to complete the circuit. The lower air gap. The force field energy... If I can somehow make the lower air gap smaller, the field energy would jump directly to the common... These blocks from the test are metallic, and together they're exactly the right size to...
Right, so we were on to the right answer. We just needed to...
It did not work. I need all the...
Take them.
Here.
So my mistake was to rush through what I looked at here.
I cannot use... It worked. The field energy has been redirected to the common terminal.
Yay! We did it by reading instructions on the web.
There, the force field is down.
You humans are resourceful.
Now what?
We walk? Well, I probably want to save, don't I? That would be a good idea.
I believe that symbol on the pedestal is the key to the door leading to the control center.
Use the artifact I gave you, Jean-Luc.
Oh, he gave us the artifact. I mean, I feel like...
Where are you going? Bring us across too. I expected better.
I mean, we're back where we started, so that's not so good. I mean, we'd... Oh, they've disappeared. Well, I'm not really sure how I was going to get them across anyway. That's the same symbol up there, isn't it? I'm not sure that was the best idea, what I just did. I'm not sure how I could have got them across anyway. Ooh, that looks like a person. Nothing else here.
It appears to be some kind...
Basis cell.
What would you do with the device, Captain Picard?
I guess could have thrown me all. This would use the device would be incomparable, but unlocking the device should be used for the good of all. I mean, they're all pretty naff, aren't they? I mean, the device should probably just not be used at all, and should be chucked in the bin. I mean, this is terrible. This feels like naive scientists making stupid mistakes, and this feels like naive good doer making stupid mistakes. Are we a good person or are we a scientist? I'm gonna say good for all. Which might mean destroying
The
it.
Unity device should be used for the good of all.
What do you consider to be the ultimate good?
That's a good answer.
I don't believe there is one ultimate good, but I do believe that each culture, each individual being has the right to determine what is good for themselves.
Sounds good.
What good can the Unity device do for Jean-Luc Picard? Perhaps make up for a father's disapproval. a brother's resentment.
What do you know about my family?
I mean, I don't know when this is set. Is this post him being Borg?
I know all about you. I know a cadet who betrayed the honor code of the Academy. I know a lifetime of regret for a love thrown away from fear.
I was young. Those were the mistakes of a youth.
What about the mistakes of a man? I know the captain of the Stargazer, his ship destroyed, his dead crew drifting in space.
Yeah, we're not putting our punches today.
I did the best I could. It was an unprovoked attack.
The crew of the Stargazer depended on you and paid with their lives. But that was a small matter compared to your betrayals of the Federation.
Betrayals?
Locutus?
I know Locutus of Borg, who oversaw the destruction of 39 Federation starships and their crews. I know a broken man ready to give Gul Madred the secrets of the Federation's defenses.
Well, this is quite late then, because that's for only 4 lights episode.
Do you think you can use the Unity device to erase a lifetime of betrayal?
I wouldn't want
Not
to.
really.
I have never willingly betrayed anyone or anything in my life. I've acknowledged my failures, learned from them, and moved on. That's the best anyone can do. Failure is an inevitable consequence of being human, and I accept that.
So be it. You may pass.
Wow. I mean, I didn't do the hard work there. He said most of the stuff for me.
It did not work.
Let's save that as another save. Right. Water door.
It did not work.
I mean, can I just walk? I'll just walk over here. Yeah, he just does it.
None of them was worthy.
Oh, that went badly.
That is unfortunate. We cannot hold on to this place in time.
That's a scary laugh.
Admiral's log, stardate 47204.2. We've lost contact with the...
Okay, well. Good thing I saved after that as a different file name.
I believe that symbol...
Use the art...
I mean, it's...
That won't help.
I believe that symbol on the pen...
I mean, I can't actually talk to him.
That won't help. That won't...
Can you use the artifact to bring...
Okay.
I don't understand why you brought us across.
We agreed to work together.
I had assumed that agreement was a compromise you made out of weakness. You had the opportunity to take the Unity device for yourself.
Compromise isn't always a sign of weakness, Admiral. It's the basis of trust.
That is an unusual concept. I shall ponder it.
Okay, that feels more like what I want to do, actually. And that's why he wanted to go to this far door first. Right. Panel again.
Greetings, aspirants to the Unity device. I am your judge. Before you advance any further, you must...
The Unity device was created by the Chodak. It is our birthright.
Whoever controls the device controls the galaxy. The Garidians deserve it as much as anyone else.
That's actually a valid point. You don't deserve it, nor does anyone else.
I am here to make certain the Unity device is used for the good of all species.
Well, that's interesting, so I'm forced to take the option I
What
did
will
last
you
time.
do with the device, Captain Picard?
Destroy it. Oh, no, okay. I just don't want to use the device. I don't want to use the device. Mysteries of
The
the universe.
Unity device would be an incomparable tool for unlocking the mysteries of the universe.
Are you sure your civilization would be able to handle what you might find?
I have no way of knowing.
I have no way of knowing.
That sounds like the right modest answer.
Admiral Brodnak, failure is what you fear most, is it not?
I mean, he's clearly a genocidal maniac, so he's probably not the best person to give it to unless that's your plan, but...
I have never failed before today.
Have you failed today yet?
Of course, you never failed. You always took the safe, certain path.
I consider that a virtue.
You do not even know what virtue is. As Master of the Nine Challenges, you condemned countless Chodak for the smallest mistake.
Chodak are not allowed to fail.
I mean, what species is this guy? It's not Chodak.
The challenges were meant to improve the Chodak, so that you would be worthy enough to reclaim the Unity device. But instead of mastering yourselves, you merely mastered the challenges. You have wasted 1,000 millennia.
Perhaps we have dealt with form before substance. However, all meaning resides in form. Substance is but chaff.
I'm not even sure what that means at that point. I think it's just... I'm rubbish.
Captain Pantara, you come from a weak and puny empire. Even though you've agreed to share the device with these others, you'd prefer to have the device all to yourself, wouldn't you?
I mean, this is not sounding much better.
Of course I want the device for myself. The Romulans have always forced us to do their bidding, and we never had the power to refuse.
At least she talks quickly. Good answers. Snappy. Not great answers, just good answers.
Even the Federation assumed we were simple lackeys. We're the Unity device in the Garidian hands. Everyone in the galaxy would bend to our wishes.
Please
for
don't.
once.
Good. You admit your true motivations. You are the only one truly worthy of the device. It is yours.
Picard, stop her. I cannot move from this spot.
Pentara, what are you doing? The device should not be controlled by one government. The risks to everyone, including your people, are too great.
I agree, Tom. We know that this could be a bad thing for her.
You're a fool, Picard. I will not betray my people as you have. The device is mine, and I will take it. You heard the Kabbalan. I'm the only one worthy.
You know that's not true, Pentara. This creature is trying to trick you.
I mean, I think we probably need to say we want to use it for peace, but that seems so rubbish.
What's wrong, Picard? You can't admit a Garidian has beaten you? Well, from now on, the Garidians are going to command a little more respect.
You see where compromise has left us, Picard. You should have taken the Unity device yourself when you had the chance. Now this unstable Garidian has the power to lay waste to the entire galaxy.
I mean, he was just as honest, so...
It appears her pride got the better of her.
That is something we should both guard against. It did not work.
Ooh, maybe we should just push the button again. Use panel again.
You did not have to release me. I would not have done the same for you.
We all make mistakes. The only way to improve ourselves is to make sure that we learn from them.
Lisa. Interesting. He can now move as well. Is there a space down here? Can we walk this way or we... No, we can go through. Ooh, that was bleeding danger. No idea if we're doing the right thing, but that was interesting. There's 3 tests, weren't there? So that would make sense that we are now at the exploding person test. Ah, it's a teleporter maybe? Don't explode, people! Don't explode!
Congratulations! You have proved yourselves worthy of your species. The Unity device is yours.
I don't want the Unity device.
And now that we've got it, what do we do with it?
We must contact our governments and inform them of our arrangement.
Attention! The Unity device has detected the approach of a Borg invasion fleet. Without intervention, it is estimated that the Borg Collective will destroy Federation, Garidian, and Chodak civilizations within 1.2 years.
This is probably another test, isn't it?
Use the control panel to select a response to this threat.
It did not work.
I mean...
Destroying their invasion fleet would force them to the negotiating table. As you said, Picard, the Unity device should be used for the good of all, even this Borg race.
Very basic choice. Why can't we just say, release them from captivity?
You're mad, the Borg don't negotiate, and they don't give up. You should know that better than anyone, Picard. We have to eradicate them.
It seems that yours is the deciding vote, Picard.
I think we destroy the fleet. What do you think? I think it's only you, Tom. Yeah, I mean, free them all is not an option. Which it's so such a thing to do. Yeah, destroy the fleet. That doesn't kill all Borg, right? Exit panel. We could just do nothing. That's an interesting option. I don't think that's the option they want. Oh, well, let's destroy Borg fleet, because I would possibly walk away.
We can wipe out their entire fleet at the touch of...
I don't think that's the right option. I think we should walk away.
The Unity device must never again... We can no longer hold on to... We are losing...
Captain, are you all right? The rest of the away team were beamed back to the ship hours.
Beam me out of here!
I think we got that wrong. I mean, I'm quite happy for it to disappear.
Do we have the captain aboard yet?
Negative. We have lost contact again.
We are encountering temporal distortion waves.
The energy buildup inside the device is critical. If we do not withdraw...
We can't leave without the captain.
Help! Plot an escape course, 50% impulse.
Don't think the Borg fleet was there.
Get a lock on the captain.
Commander, we cannot escape.
I love the idea of the Borg's a petty squabble.
Admiral's log, stardate 47204.2.
Right, let's try that again. I think we might walk away from the terminal, which is why it was a suggestion of mine, but I just didn't think the game was asking for that. Maybe it was. Oh well, let's get this done.
Congratulations.
No, we haven't proved ourselves worthy.
Now that
Use.
I still think we should just like destroy it. Ooh.
It did not work.
Use panel. Walk away from panel.
The Borg threat.
we must eradicate...
I vote that we...
The Borg...
We must eradicate the...
I vote.
Maybe there is another option?
This panel appears to control...
Ah, there was a button. Secret button.
What are you doing, Picard? If we are to share power, we must make decisions together.
The Prime Directive of Starfleet prohibits me from interfering with the normal development of any society. The wisdom of that directive has been proven many times.
What's that Prime Directive? An invasion fleet.
You have chosen wisely. The Unity device must never again be used to settle petty political disputes. You have proven yourselves worthy. Step forward.
How the Borg a petty political dispute?
Who are you?
We are the guardians of the device of Unity. We are one with the device.
Yeah, I still think we'd better destroy the device, destroy the Borg.
Are you the Chodak rebels who sent the device into the future?
Yes, and others.
You seem tired.
We are weak at this time and place, but elsewhere in time, we are strong. Each member of our collective identity anchors a span of time. Without these anchors, the space-time continuum would tear apart into isolated fragments of existence.
Okay, so we need a new anchor.
We need one of you to join us, to become one with the device, and establish an anchor in this time.
I will join them. It is my duty.
But we agreed to share power.
There is nothing to share. Our purpose is our own. We do not serve the purposes of others.
What is your purpose?
You could not truly comprehend unless you joined us. Suffice it to say that in many places throughout this galaxy, there are rifts in the fabric of existence. It is our task to mend them and keep existence unified. Broadnack, Admiral, Master of the 9 Challenges, bearer of the 15th shell of the Chodak Empire. Are you ready?
I am.
That was a surprise. Oh, little egg! How did this little eggy thing? Where is it?
Without your help, he who was Broadnack would never have accepted this union. You have our thanks. Farewell.
I think we did it.
Captain, are you all right? The rest of the away team were beamed back to the ship hours ago. We're reading a massive energy surge inside the device. It seems to be phasing out of time.
Beam me out of here!
I'll do that. Let's get him out. Let's get him home. Whew. Same cutscene.
Negative. We have lost contact again.
We are encountering temporal distortion waves.
Maybe we
The
did get it
energy
right.
buildup inside the device is critical. If we do not withdraw,
We can't leave without the captain.
Help. Plot an escape course, 50% impulse. Transporter room. Keep trying to get a lock on the captain.
Guess it'd be stabilized.
Commander, we cannot escape.
So we I redid it. I got the Chodak.
Damage reports.
No serious damage. A few minor injuries.
What about the captain?
We were not able to... Sir, I am picking up the captain's communicator signal.
Sensors are reading life signs.
He's okay.
Basically got the same cutscene and a retcon to fix it as it going wrong. Kodak mode.
Captain's log,
fix it.
stardate 47205.3. The Enterprise has weathered the temporal distortion caused by the disappearance of the Unity device. All that remains are questions. Brodnak joined the device to enable it to continue its mission, mending rips in the fabric of existence. If he fails, the consequences could be catastrophic, but somehow I feel certain he will prove equal to the task. I can't help but wonder, if someday the Federation is able to create another Unity device, will we also have the wisdom to use it well?
All systems operational, Captain.
Very well. Helm ahead, warp factor 2. Engage.
I probably shouldn't tap the table to music. That probably sound terrible over mic. Well, that was oh, yeah, dancey. Turn the game music down. That was okay. It was pretty good. The crashing spoiled it a bit, and I think there's always a streaming issue that you don't really want to hang too long on a problem. Where I would, I'm sure, as a younger, I played all the time. Yeah. So Tom, what you missed was we got to final room. We basically refused to help the Borg by shutting off the terminal, and then Mr. Easter Egg guy, the Chodak, ended up being absorbed into the machine because we'd made him into a nicer person, and he then took the job as being an anchor to hold it in space and time. We then got beamed out by the Chodak to somewhere safe, and we just then have that cutscene. This is where I get done for copyright. And, yeah. But I think we should let the credits go. But yeah, no, I think it was good. I have a few issues with some of that. I think there were bits that was a little bit dragging, but it was overall. I think had I played that when it came out, that would have been an awesome game. And I think the space combat working would have helped it a lot. I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we saw it. I have other games. I don't know if I can play it. I've got Star Trek Borg. I managed to install Windows 95 to get it working. And that's possible. That's an interactive movie, so it kind of not great. I'm not sure I'm going to follow it up today, but it's got really good reviews for being an interactive movie, which is like, well, that's kind of it being really good for a really rubbish thing. So we'll see. Otherwise, I've got other games, but I think we've done most of this type of Trek game. I don't think I did many other ones. I don't think I did any other ones. Not that I know of. I think that's it. So we're stuck at DOS prompt, and we're done. Luckily, I quit back to DOS. That's really retro. I mean, it's not retro, is what it was. Right. So thank you all for watching. I think that's where we end the stream. So we can finish it after now. That was quite a nice chunk. Shorter than usual, but good fun. Thanks for watching.